Thanks for spending a little time to watch this video. Trust me, you're going to be really glad that you did. I know how most of you are feeling right now because I felt the same way. I was probably even more skeptical than you are right now. I was too busy, I had heard it all before, and I did not even think that this was for me. As a matter of fact, it took me almost a year to even get me to look at a simple Zija video. Let me just say from experience that you should take the time to watch this video and then get back with the person that sent you here. After hearing some local testimonies from here in Virginia and also other testimonies from across the country, I finally decided that I had to share Zija with as many people as possible. Sit back, do yourself a huge favor, and spend the next few uninterrupted minutes to view this video. At the very least, you're going to understand why the person that sent you here is so excited.
Today, our world faces one of the biggest challenges ever that will affect our health and overall well-being in the future. While food is more abundant and readily available than ever before, we are still not getting the proper nutrition that we need to be healthy and to thrive. Today's obesity epidemic affects more and more people every day. The time for change is now. Zija International is committed to making that change. Zija International is a multi-million-dollar network marketing company with tens of thousands of independent distributors and customers throughout the world. Our unique products and business opportunity are providing improved health and financial opportunities never before seen. Since we began in 2005, Zija has quickly become an industry leader, experiencing remarkable growth, doubling every year. Zija's success story begins with one man discovering a tree grown in faraway lands. This man is Ken Brailsford, a pioneer in the nutritional supplement industry. He's known as the father of herbal encapsulation and now founder of Zija International.
I was happily retired until a friend called me up and wanted to show me a video that he had recorded off of the Discovery Channel. He wanted me to go into business with him. I was just going to watch it and tell him, no thank you, I've done that, I don't need to do it again. But I watched the video on Moringa oleifera, and by the time I finished, I knew I had to be involved with it. It was something that was great and the world needed, and I felt impressed and spiritually prompted that this is something I needed to do. And so I became involved with my friend in a business venture that would change the lives of countless people throughout the world.
Moringa is so much more than Ken even anticipated. It's a nourisher, a healer, a beautician, a humanitarian. Gram for gram, fresh moringa leaves contain 4 times the calcium of milk, 4 times the vitamin A of carrots, 2 times the protein of yogurt, 3 times the potassium of bananas, and 7 times the vitamin. Enlisted the help of Russ Bianchi, world-renowned scientist, food formulator, and president of Adept Solutions, a leading global product development and formulation firm. Russ began creating new ways to maximize moringa's health benefits. The result is Zija's extensive line of products, including nutritional drink mixes, nutritional energy drinks, a complete weight loss and management system, and an innovative skincare line. Each one of these products provide all of Moringa's over 90 verifiable benefits, including cell-ready vitamins, minerals, vital proteins, antioxidants, and omega oils. Zija's moringa trees are grown on proprietary farms in dry, hot climates where they thrive. The trees, organically raised without chemicals, are harvested carefully by hand, then shade-dried, ensuring that essential nutrients remain intact. Unlike other moringa products on the market, Zija uses all of the most nutrient-rich parts of the tree, the leaves, the seeds, and the fruit.
Zija was a project that we were reticent to come to. We were concerned about both how difficult it was going to be and how it was going to be distributed. We came to it from a scientific viewpoint that it had to be the 5 rules I talk about particularly efficacious. No one had ever delivered a product to market with this botanical Moringa oleifera, so it was a first to market issue. and it became very difficult for us once we did accept the opportunity because it took over 143 tries to get there with a large team of scientists. Moringa is a fascinating plant. It's probably the most studied in Western pharmacopoeia in terms of its attributes. There are over 92 assayable nutrient values in this one plant. The next nearest plant to it is probably around 28. My question coming into this was, how come nobody was using it? And I found out very quickly why, because it's so complex. There are 20 amino acids in this product, 9 essential amino acids which simply don't exist in the food chain today or other botanicals. There's a large quantity of omega-3, 6, and 9 in this. All the essential vitamins and minerals one requires on a daily basis. A host of anti-inflammatories, anti-carcinogens, antioxidants. The benefit of this product is that we're using the most efficacious form of the plant in Moringa. There are over 58 varietals within the species. We're using the most efficacious in Zija today. Moringa provides nutrient values that simply don't exist in the food chain anymore and simply don't exist in other so-called nutraceuticals or dietary supplements. We're delivering amounts that exceed the recommended daily intake, but without residual problems, side effects or toxicity, allergenicity, etc. The result is that Moringa is providing what the food chain no longer does, vitamin and mineral nutrient supplementation that's required for wellness and health and longevity.
So my name's Chris Estes. I live in Louisville, Kentucky, from a very small town with 2 lights. You blink, you miss us. But my brother and I were brought up in sports. We played most of the sports that were offered. My dad was an athlete, basketball, baseball. I love to snow ski as well. I jump rope. Love playing tennis. I picked it up when I was 22 years old. So I always tell people, no matter what aspect of your life, it's never too late to start something. And I have a background in education. I was a school teacher and coach. My wife was a school teacher as well. Part-time waitress, which tells and speaks a lot in regards to where we were. Full-time jobs, part-time life, always working. And so we wanted something more than what we had. And a friend introduced us to this company. Took a look, saw a lot of value in the products, wanted to use them, and immediately started thinking about people that we knew that could potentially benefit from the products. My wife was no longer teaching or waitressing just after 7 months with the opportunity. And you know, a lot of people, their biggest obstacle is they're too busy, they don't have time. And for me, I was busy too. School teacher, coach, husband, father. I had triathlete as well, swim, cycle, run. In less than 2 years at 32, make a decision to do this full time. And so I thought it was a great partnership for me to start using a product that I could believe in. I like to listen to people because everyone's different and everyone has a different desire or motivation as to why they may need our company. So I wanted to share and help people. We like helping people. So that's really what attracted me to the company. You don't have to have any business experience to have success. All you have to do is have a strong desire to want something more, and you have to be coachable and teachable. The majority of the top income earners in this company have never been in business prior to joining Zija. And that's exciting for any of you out there who are taking a look at this company, who want something more than what you have. I'm telling you, this can be a vehicle to get you from where you are to where you want to be. I have to pinch myself some mornings to say, is this for real? Because sometimes people, they have no dreams, and if you don't have a dream, here's what I can promise you, you're going to live and work for someone who does. I got my dreams back. I started thinking big. If you stick and stay, we say that you get your pay, and that holds true. Money isn't what drives me, it's the freedom that drives me. What can the money do for any of you who are watching this right now? It can provide you the freedom to do what you want, when you want, where you want, with who you want. And wouldn't it be great to go to the park with your daughter every day at lunch if you chose to?
I'm gonna throw it to you, huh?
And they're wondering, what does that person do? It turns people's heads. No matter how much money we would have ever made, we would have never purchased a luxury Benz. We had no choice because they're paying for it. And that car just represents hope that if you want something more, you can go get it. Why? Because I did it. Is there anything special about me? Absolutely not. There's nothing special about me other than I had the desire.
Zija is absolutely superior to other things that I've seen and tested on a pretty wide scope and level basis, both in and out of direct marketing. Specifically, this is made to United States Pharmacopoeia standards for oral delivery. The qualitative control, the quality assurance that is in place, as chartered and required by Zija's management, is several cuts above anyone else. The result is a product that has very high compliance rates, absorbability rates, and actual results in nutrient absorption and benefit.
I grew up on a dairy farm in central Kansas. My dad, he says, Junior, I'll give you 50 cents an hour for any work you want to do on the farm, and you can do with that money what you want. So at age 10, I bought my first dairy heifer. So I've been a business person since age 10.
Well, I grew up in Wichita, Kansas. We had a large family, 13 children. It was very important to my parents to raise us in a godly home with lots of love, and so we had a wonderful childhood.
Sarah and I are a blended family. We actually have 6 children, 14 grandchildren. It's a great place to raise a family. McPherson,
Kansas is a small community, about 12,000. Important for you to know that small communities have a way that Zija can flourish in them. The Zija Smart Mix made a huge difference in my health. I was health compromised, and 90 days after starting the product, that put me in the normal range, and that was huge for me. I will not ever be without this product.
She came back to like the same condition as 20-some years ago when I first met her. I took it because my wife asked me to take it, and it was just a short 3 weeks when I saw results that I didn't expect, pains and aches that I thought as 60-some that were just things I'm going to live with the rest of my life. They disappeared. I always tell people in life, failure isn't bad. It's good to fail. Just always get up and go again. I've always been that way, determined to do whatever it takes to get the job done and support my family. I got real interested in the business opportunity. In my businesses that I have, product was always the first thing I looked at. So, you know, if the product isn't any good or the product doesn't work, why would I want to be involved?
I thought, we don't really need another business, but I couldn't help myself because the product changed me, and so we began sharing it with others. They began experiencing good nutrition in their body that helped them.
Second thing I look at, who started the business, what kind of reputation do they have, are they genuine, are they honest?
There's integrity, there's honor. They want to give you all the tools you need to duplicate 10, 12, maybe 15 hours a week. Do it part-time. Enjoy this business because it will benefit you long-term. Yeah, we have worked hard all our lives, Homer and I. At our age, we're very comfortable doing this business.
Do I want to be where I am today, or do I want to be in a different place? You can be anybody, any place, and you want to grow, and you want to have some residual income, and you want to build a financial wall for your family. There are people in Zija land that can help you do that. You are not alone. You have plenty of support. You have plenty of tools. Our purpose in life is helping people to get better.
To be the best I can be and to share everything I know with other people. And that involves Zija, all the Zija products. That involves my family. That involves missions that we support.
And they say, Homer, they make, you believe in this, don't you? And I say, yes, I believe in this. And so, you know, they just naturally say, well, I'd like to try it. The last thing is you can have a great product and everything, but do people want that product? This is a product people are looking for. This is a product that people, once they try it, it helps them. The product is so good, we're going to share it with everybody and anybody, no matter what. You will never come across a business like this in your lifetime. I can guarantee it.
It's pristine, it is not heated, It is 100% bioavailable. It's Circle U kosher and parv. It's halal. It's organic. This is as good as it gets in terms of a live product with nutrient absorption, energy, what we call kinesiology. Instead of the so-called energy products in a beverage form that are in the marketplace that stimulate the central nervous system and can cause as severe a reaction as cardiac arrest, we wanted to address real physical energy that would not cause heart palpitations or central nervous interruption. So that's what we did with our XM3 product. And on a value basis, it's actually lower in cost than many of the products that are retail. There is a problem in America today. About 30 years ago, the average individual only consumed 1,500 calories a day. Today, the average individual is consuming over 3,200 calories per day and receiving 80%, up to 80% less nutrient value than they did at the lower amount. Almost 70% of America today is now either medically diagnosed obese or morbidly obese. So there is a major problem in the ability for Americans to lose weight. Why? Not only are the nutrients depleted from the food chain, but that we've put harmful things back into the food chain that cause people to remain obese. With the products that Zija is providing in terms of nutrient supplementation that's truly absorbed, and then with real energy products like the XM3 drink, we then wanted to address weight benefit. We've come out with an XM3 capsule that assists that in terms of optimization and balance for individuals. And as a benefit, they also see burning of body fat, which converts to blood glucose, and they achieve weight benefit optimization as a result.
This is the Humvee, true representation of Life Unlimited, completely customized. This sound system will rock your world. Guess we'll go for a ride. My name is Mike Sims. I'm originally from Alabama, but I now live in Atlanta, Georgia. As a kid, I know I had everything that I needed and the majority of things that I wanted. And my parents, instilled a lot of values in me. A typical day for me always starts off with breakfast. Gotta have a smart mix in there as well. Start your day off right. I was like everybody else. My parents told me to go to school, get good grades. I followed that path. My first job was in the financial services industry. At that job in corporate America, I was working 8, 12 hours a day. I call it 8 to faint. When I first got involved in the industry, it was tough for me because I thought everybody would want to do the business. And when I went to some of my closest friends and some of my family, even my parents initially thought I was crazy to walk away from a quote unquote good job to go full time into the unknown or something that was non-traditional. We're taught to go job, retire. Well, I was check to check. Everything was a financial decision. From what you ate, to when you got your car service, to where you lived, to what kind of car you could drive, to what you could or couldn't do for your family. Family member needed help. All you could do is pray for them. You couldn't do anything financially. Seeing different family members go through health situations, even a brief health scare myself, found a little mass on one of my kidneys that was about the size of my thumbnail, and it turned out to have or to be cancerous. When you hear that C word, I mean, it's like you've been shot. Consuming this product made me more aware of my overall health and wellness. It just gave me another sense of urgency. It also increased my passion for sharing this with other people. Our products don't cure any type of disease. We know the only answer to every prayer as far as illness is concerned is the Creator. That's it. But it's been proven and shown that if you do the proper things for your health, it gives the body a better opportunity to fix and repair itself. One thing that Zija has that sets us apart is we have Moringa, because we're the first company to bring Moringa to the world. The first wealth is your health. If you have your health, you've got opportunity to do other things. When I was introduced to network marketing, I saw it as a way to basically change my financial situation. I tried a job, it didn't like me and I didn't like it. Network marketing can fund your passion. So whatever else that you're passionate about, use the money that you generate from network marketing from Zija to be able to fund those passions. I'm very close to my parents. They both drive cars now that I purchased for them. They have a lot of respect and admiration for what I've been able to accomplish in business as well, and just for the person that I've become. Before drinking Zija, I used to have a lot of knee problems. The tough leg workout, you don't feel like climbing 4 stories of stairs. I wish for everybody to be able to put themselves in a position where they're not a slave to money. I was the same way without the money. I'm just happier now because of the time freedom. Well, I feel like my life is now unlimited as far as the things that I can do, the people that I can help, the things I can accomplish. It feels great to know that you get up every single day with purpose. If it wasn't fun, I just wouldn't do it. And so I love to have fun. I have a real passion for helping other people because I know what this industry has done for me.
Yeah, in America for a long time now, at least 4.5 decades, we are overfed, we are undernourished, and we are overdrugged. What we're bringing to the market now is something that is exceedingly unique. Pharmaceutical has been trying to use this plant, which is the most nutrient-dense botanical on the planet, for some 6 decades and failed. Their model is wrong. They want to isolate, synthesize, patent. They want to run it through animal toxicology, human phase 1, 2, and 3 trials. About 1 out of 7 will get approved at FDA. Of the last 5,743 drugs approved at Food and Drug Administration, all have at least 70 adverse side effects. So what we did with the National Institute of Health and Medicine Plant of the Year for 2008 for the arrest, reversal, and mitigation of 321 diseases is we delivered the most nutrient-dense botanical that has been known about in science and medicine over the last 4 millennia in a consumable form. In nature, there's many dozens of varietals of this, but there was never any standardization. We were able to standardize the very nutrient-dense version, which in nature, to protect itself, tastes horrible and smells horrible. And over an 18-month period, with 143 failures, we finally got to Zija Moringa. We're delivering 200 to 600 times the RDI of all vitamins and minerals in 5.5 ounces of liquid. Huge levels of omega-3, 6, and 9 that simply are not available in fish oil sources, flaxseed, and other claimed supplements. We're delivering 36 naturally occurring anti-inflammatories, not just ibuprofen or aspirin, 36 of them, 46 anti-carcinogens and antioxidants, and 20 amino acids, 9 of which are essential, all naturally occurring. This is the most nutrient-dense botanical. Give your body what it needs, and the body self-corrects.
Atlanta, Georgia. Right now, I am Zija Mommy. My brain really looked like an old, abandoned house. Broken out windows, dusty. You know, my life has truly changed. He sees there's a big difference in how our lifestyle is now than it was 2 years ago. I don't worry about financial situations anymore. Stability, makes life so different for us. I'm very proud that I am a divorced mom with no experience in network marketing at all. And I'm providing a lifestyle for my child, and that's what I love. Life can be so much. It's a difference to wake up to be financially secure. This is Life Unlimited.
We're converting fat to muscle. We're converting your body to what it was meant to be. When you use real interval training, real basics in athletics and kinesiology, in combination with real fuel, the sky's the limit. You can max out your potential. Correct. Give the body what the body needs. The body self-corrects. It's that simple. The problem out there is very straightforward. Yeah, you're correct. 7 out of 10 Americans have a weight problem right now, when only 1 out of 45 did 4.5 decades ago. 1 out of 3 has a blood glucose problem now versus 1 out of 28. It's the food chain. We're overfed, undernourished, overdrugged. Give real fuel back to the body self-corrects.
This is one of our favorite places to hang out. My wife and I have several different traditional brick and mortar businesses, and I was always intrigued with the network distribution. The best thing I've ever done was become part of this company. We're eliminating our other businesses' complements of Zija, and there's way less headaches because we don't have any overhead, we don't have any employees, just an exciting business model. When we were working our business from Hawaii, my wife took a picture of me. I'm sitting in an ocean kayak with whales around us, and I'm doing a three-way call. That to me is thrilling. When I can work this business from anywhere in the world, our lifestyle is absolutely unlimited as to what we can do while we're working this business.
Thank you, Zija. Thank you, Zija.
This is life unlimited.
Asking for it.
What this farmer in Hawaii is talking about is not a vegetable, it's a tree. And while Vicky Domingo says it has an unusual flavor, there's more to this tree than meets the taste buds.
You keep on eating and eating and you can feel your body is more.
Domingo says she has grown this tree on her farm for more than 25 years. She harvests moringa twice a week all year round.
So I started to read about moringa and I was absolutely amazed about the richness in nutrients, in many antioxidant compounds, in vitamins.
Dr. Monica Marcoux is a pharmacologist who has studied many plants. She has done extensive research on moringa and says it has significant nutritional potency. This subject is one of the topics of her recently published book, Miracle Tree.
To me, it was just a natural pathway from my scientific background and my love for trees to writing this exciting book on one of the most exciting and extraordinary trees of our world. Moringa it comes very close to being a perfect source of nutrients in terms of variety and concentration. So that is, I think, very unique about this moringa tree. Moringa is very unusual because this single plant contains a wide variety of nutrients, but also in quite very high amounts.
Marcoux says this concentration of nutrients combined with low calories and low sodium content makes moringa an ideal energy food or supplement that can help offset the typically unhealthy Western diet.
Many of the Westerners are also deficient in antioxidant and anti-aging substances that are mostly found in plants.
Antioxidants, according to the National Institutes of Health, protect the body's cells and may prevent cancer. And Marcoux says moringa is a treasure trove of antioxidants that happen to work hand in hand.
Antioxidant substances and antioxidant vitamins work together in the body. For instance, it's known that selenium works better in the presence of vitamin E. Moringa has high amounts of selenium and has also vitamin E.
Moringa is well known for being a good source of leafy green vegetable protein. And you don't get a lot of protein out of many vegetable foods other than like beans and things like that. So getting it out of the leaves is really a big deal.
Here thanks to Zija. I'm John Morris and I live in Simpsonville, Kentucky. I'm an independent distributor with Zija International, and I live here with my wife and 3 kids, and I'm currently an administrator at Eastern High School in Louisville, Kentucky. I've been involved in education for 17 years and have also been the head baseball coach and have recently retired from that position this past summer in order to spend more time with my family and also to work Zija. We have 3 kids. We have Brooke, who's 8 years old, Brady, who's 6, and Brianna, who's 2. And so obviously that keeps us hopping. And as people say that in this business you have to have a why, and if your why doesn't make you cry, then it's not strong enough. And so if people are going to do this business in a big time way, they have to have a why. And when I started, that was my why.